Hello guys and welcome to my channel. If today is the first time coming across my channel, kindly do me a favor to hit the subscribe button, put a notification bell so that anytime I post content like this, you'll be among the first to be notified. Now I want to show you a simple mobile strategy you can use to scalp the market as a beginner or someone who want to probably make for trading and make profit on forex trading, right? Either forex trading, synthetic indices, or crypto. This strategy works for all pairs. It doesn't matter either it's a currency pair, either it's a crypto pair or a synthetic indices. So before I show you the settings, let me explain how you take buy and sell using this simple strategy. Right now, you will notice that on the main chart we have two different uh, moving average, which I'm going to explain to you and tell you how to use them. Why not only the moving average, we also add price action. Exactly. Why in the window one, there is also uh, an indicator there which we can also use in terms of um, determining our entry in a particular trade. So on this pair, the first thing is you start with the daily time frame, right? Since you are going to be scalping, you need to start with the daily time frame. And what do you want to notice in the daily time frame? We want to notice if price probably took out liquidity before the setup. Exactly. If price took out liquidity before the setup. So when you come to the daily time frame, which is if you want to see the activity of the daily time frame, just go to the 1 hour. When you come to the 1 hour, right on the 1 hour, you will notice that we have the chart I have my chart separator on my chart. You notice this is my chart separator, these lines. So the activity of today started from this particular point. So then as at yesterday, this was the highest point price got to yesterday, and then this was the lowest point price got to yesterday. Exactly. So you can see now with this little information, without even using those lines and everything, I can easily tell what was the high of yesterday and what was the low of yesterday. So what we want to notice is if price goes above the previous day high, then there's tendency that liquidity has been taken. Then if price go beyond the previous day low, it also simply means that the liquidity of that day on the bottom part has also been taken. Exactly. So in a case like this, when price goes above the previous day high, that means after taking out the liquidity of the previous day high, we look for opportunity to sell. Then when price takes out the previous day low, that means we look for opportunity to buy. So if you are familiar and you understand the liquidity concept very well, so all these things shouldn't be an issue. But if you don't understand, then before the end of this video, I will recommend the solution for you. So in this case, the previous day low was taken. That means when price went below the previous day, all the stop losses that was resting in the previous day, price was able to take them out, right? So since price has taken them out, we now go down to our 15 minutes, which means we'll be looking for only opportunity to do what? Buy. And I suggest you use the 15 minutes time frame. So when you come to your 15 minutes time frame, now we are looking for the candle or the move that give us the last high of the market, right? The move that give us the last high of the market. So as of today, this move was the one that gave us the last low. That means the last low of the market, not the last move. This high was the one that gave us the last low of the market. That means of today. So since we are looking for buying opportunity, it simply means that immediately this price drop below this point here, right? There is what we call the break of structure. I'm just infusing price action into this strategy. So if you pay attention, you'll be able to understand and apply it on a single trade every day. So immediately price break that zone, it means we are what? Bearish. That means price is totally on a downtrend. But don't forget that we are looking for only buy setup, right? Now, since we are looking for buy setup, this is where we start looking at our indicators. The first thing we want to see is where is this? You can see now that immediately this red line is touching level 10 and level 5 on your window 1. It shows that price has oversold, right? So which means from that point, we should be expecting a buy opportunity. Price touching this zone doesn't give you an assurance to open buy immediately. Exactly. So you need to see some price action in place before you take buy. So what we need to see is we want to see price close above this line, this green line. And immediately it close above it, we want to also make sure that it close above the highest point that give us the last low of the market, which is this point. This is the highest point price got to before we got this low. So immediately price close above this point now, then we can anticipate to do what? Take a buy. Right? Then our stop loss will be few pips below the green line. Few pips below the green line. Exactly. Few pips below the green line. If you want to make it a bit safe, you can bring it up to this extent. That means you can make it a few pips below the red line. But if you want to make it tight so that you don't end up losing too much, for those of you who have little equity, you can put it few pips below the green line. Exactly. But if you want to you don't want price to take you out then continue towards your direction, then you can extend it up to that red uh, line. That means up to this point. Why those who want to use swing point can definitely put it below this swing low. Exactly. So you have 3 areas where you can put your stop loss. So immediately price close above that point now, which is this place, which is this high. Immediately price close above it bullish with strong bullish candle. I'm going to take entry while my stop loss will be resting few pips below this point. It means that the program of the market has changed from what? Sell to buy. Exactly. And we can see so many indications from even the window 1 right here. Not only that, we also apply price action, knowing that price has taken out liquidity. So price is definitely going to buy, right? That is how you do. Then your TP should be the swing point where we have the cross, where price crossed the red line cross the green line, right? That is where you put your TP. You can put it even before the cross or close to it. Exactly. So when you apply this way, you definitely see good outcome. I'm going to show you trades that I take with it, so that doesn't look like maybe it's not working. Exactly. So that is for a buy scenario. Now, let's look for a situation whereby price is to drop. What are the conditions we need to cite for? The first condition you need to cite for is go to your daily time frame, which is your 1 hour time frame. Try to figure out if price has taken out the previous day high before the setup. Exactly. Or if price is on a bearish move. If price is on a bearish move, price will be giving you lows, right? So when it mitigates an area of interest, maybe a resistance zone or a bearish order block, then that is where you enter sell. But in a safe situation, always look for the one that is just giving you a new start. That means it has, just like this gold now. If you should change from sell to buy, it means it's going to be very, very accurate. That means the outcome there's going to be definitely profit on it because everything we need to see is intact. So aside that, how do you take sell with it? How do you take sell with it? In a situation like that, one, we want to make sure that the moving average in your window 1 is around this axis because this is indicating overbought zone, right? Then another thing is, if you check this chart closely, you will notice that price went above the previous day. The previous day high was taken out. The highest point price got to the previous day. Price has taken out the previous day high. Then what happened next? What I want to see is the move that gave us the last high of the market. this is the clearer move that gave us the last high of the market, right? So immediately this price came to close below it. Immediately price came to close below it, I will have initiated my sell while my stop loss will be few pips above the red line. Few pips above the red line, or at most put it at the swing high. Then do you notice that price kept dropping all the way down? If you wanted to do this, will be your exit point since you are scalping, right? You might expect price to bounce from there. So before price get to the extreme point of that resistance support zone, you are out of the market and you have made good profit. Exactly. So the strategy is very simple but very, very, very effective if you apply it very well. So to tell you that this thing works on all currency pair, let's check a particular pair on crypto. Let's check euro crypto pair, Bitcoin. Now what do you notice on this Bitcoin? Right, let's do our analysis. Where was the highest point price got to yesterday? The highest point price got to yesterday. Okay, you can see that this was the highest point here, right? So as of today, we got a sell opportunity. We got sell opportunity by only seeing when the program has changed. Sorry, when the program changed from a buy to a sell. Look at it here. This was the last move that gave us the high of the market, right? Immediately price closed below it with a full body, right? Inside the what is it called? Inside the moving average. See it closed with a full body crossing above. So automatically that program has changed from a buy to a sell. The next thing we are going to wait for is we can wait for price to retrace back or probably just take the sell if you have a good equity, right? If you have good equity, you can take the sell. Your stop loss should be few pips above the red line, or you use the highest point, the swing high. Your stop loss resting there, then your target will be around this zone. This is where the price crossed all the way up. So you notice that you will have scalp and make good profit before price even gets to change direction. You can see this is on crypto pair, so you would have also make good profit from that point. Now let's check a synthetic indices. Let me show you a particular trade I took with it, like I said, to tell you that what I'm telling you, it really works, right? Now, in this case, price has taken out the previous day liquidity, so I was looking for a sell program. Immediately, this price came in, closed inside, converting. This was the move that gave us the last high of the market. Immediately, price came. You can see when price retraced to this level, I took my sell, right? So it went a bit up. Probably it went to use the CID, where we have the change of delivery, which is this zone. So it came back. I didn't encounter much drawdown. So my stop loss was supposed to be at the top, right? At the swing high. Then what do you notice next? Price tried to go, but later failed and dropped all the way down. And when you check the window one, you will also notice that this was where price is. It was already touching the oversold, overbought zone in the chart, right? You can see that it was also touching the overbought zone on the chart. So though I'm using a particular concept for trading, it's just that when you try to use this also, it work with it, right? That means you can also use this and make with it. It works for all forex pairs or currency pair. And I like using the 15-minute time frame. Stay away from 5 minutes because sometimes 5 minutes might give you a wrong signal. Exactly. Yes. So, but 15 minutes seems to be more accurate in terms of your entry. Exactly. And even though you encounter loss, the loss will be very minimal. In your next trade, you will recover that loss. So if you are scalping, you can use this strategy to scalp and make good profit for yourself. Mind you, this is just a peripheral aspect of trading. Exactly. So there are more details to trading. Now let me show you something. Now this is a good trade I took on synthetic indices. Right? The volatility 75. And you can see the outcome. So if you are interested in trading and you want to trade and make profit like this, right? If you have a laptop, the first thing you need to have a laptop, because if you have a laptop, then you want something like this, then you join my mentorship class. But before you join my mentorship class, or before you message me on that, make sure you have a PC. Exactly. Have a PC, because the reason why I say so is that in my own class, I do both practical and theory. There are videos already on ground. There are enough write-ups on the strategy. Then there are my I'll add it to my WhatsApp group community, where even each day I explain a particular trade with my students, telling them what we should be expecting based on the strategy, most probably for those who newly joined. Then if you are interested also in the VIP, you get access to the VIP, but immediately you pay and I will definitely add you into the VIP section, right? So either you are a forex trader, you are a crypto trader, or you are a synthetic trader. Once you follow the rules and apply every information I'm going to give you, these are results that you are going to get. Exactly. These are results like this that you are going to be getting. But if you don't want, probably you are doubting it, no issue. You can go ahead with the ones I post on my channel. Then try it out. I believe if you apply it and you're not greedy, you definitely also make profit. But if you want to understand trading, because I don't just give you strategy, I teach you everything about trading. That's what I do. Teach you the strategies that are going to work for you, not jumping around the bush. Give you all the necessary information, supply you with the necessary tools you need. Exactly. So that being said, let me take you to the chart and then show you the settings for that particular strategy. Now, right here, click on this icon at the top. Click on this icon. It will take you to the window indicator home. So right on the window indicator home, the first one is the moving average, period of 42, shift 0, method simple, apply, open. Then you can see this, right? Then come back to moving average again. This one should be low. I think the previous one is high, simple 21. You can see it. No level, nothing. The first one is what? Open. Okay, open. Then the other one is low. Then your window one, your RSI first, period one. If you don't need the period, make sure you change it. It's tied to your background color. What we need is the level 90, 10, 5, 50, and 95. Exactly. Then you click on save once you are done. Then the last one is moving average 21. Simple, close. Then use any color of your choice. So when you are done, everything will look exactly like what I have here. Follow the instruction from 1 hour to a 15-minute time frame. These are the two time frame you need. Exactly. Please, if you are new and you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Then if you want to get more information on how to trade, you want to be a good trader and make good profits. I'm not talking of $1, $2, no. Make profit with it, and you have a PC. If you don't have a PC, you can use there's what we call VPS, right? So VPS helps you to install it on your mobile phone, and then you'll be able to install those softwares I'm going to give you. But it's going to cost you some for you to subscribe to a VPS. But if you have a PC and you are ready to join, then check the description below. You see my WhatsApp number. But if you are probably not interested, go ahead with the ones on my channel and make profit with them. Exactly. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.